So time is like a river, and it kind of flows like this, right? Now, as a multidimensional being, if you can imagine this being a 3D plane, your higher dimensional self, in time just being a spinning of this 3D plane, your higher dimensional self is witnessing this, right? Now, in order to actually hear or experience or play with this reality, we have to be a part of. We have to get ourselves down into this aspect of reality. So imagine the needle being consciousness that takes the waveform of probabilities and narrows them down to a specific sound. So to play with that concept, I got some records over here that I got from a yard sale or flea market, and I'm gonna pick one I've never heard before, and we're just gonna see what happens to play, quote unquote, out of this thing we've never heard before. So let's experiment. So that's not it, just testing the volume on it. So again, this is our consciousness. So we can play this timeline, any timeline we want to, right? By our intention, right? When you're awake, you have more control as far as which timeline you want to go to. If not, you're going to be put on whatever timeline you're on. And sometimes the timelines may have stuff that we don't want to experience, or music that is unpleasant to our ear. That's the current reality we're in now. So the shift is actually taking our consciousness and saying, hey, we don't want this timeline. We want a better one. Just as simple as that. So let's play around with that idea with some random music. I'm just going to reach in here and pull out this record, which I've never heard before. And it's the Golden 100. So I don't know. We're just going to pick a side. So since I saw this side, I'm just going to turn on that side. And I don't even know what's going to play. All right. So here we are. Time's running. And we're going to be surprised by whatever we put our focus or our consciousness, our attention to. And let's see what comes out. So I don't know what's going to play. Neither do you. Let's see. Sound like she said in Ever Blossom Time or something like that. Let's rewind it. All right. Funny. We're talking about time, and that's what happened to play. So let's say we weren't enjoying that particular reality or timeline and we wanted to switch. It takes effort, it takes intention, it takes action to lift up your consciousness and switch to a different timeline. So what would play if, let's just say this one? I have no idea. Let's see. Right? What are the odds? Talking about light leading you to heaven. Anyway, there you go.